leave America, especially teachers, especially Black Americans. Like, it's like finding a treasure, and now you want to share the treasure with the whole world.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Jackson Cooper, live from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. In today's video, we're going to be interviewing a Black American family that has transitioned from the States all the way here to Ethiopia. This is going to be a legendary video, so make sure you have your notepads ready and see exactly how they did it. This is Coops Corner. Let's get it.
I am Jocelyn Minerve. I'm one of 5, and I'm here with my family.
I am Omari Minerves, and I like to paint sometimes.
I'm Monty. I'm the coolest of the Minerves, and I'm 11.
I'm Natalie Minerve. I am 8 years old, and I like creepy things.
I'm the dad. I'm Ian Minerve, and I'm happy to be here.
It's actually really interesting to ask us where we are originally, because we've traveled so much. However, I would say that I'm from Long Beach, California. I was born there. I lived there most of my life. Ian would probably say that he was from California too. Yes. Okay. And our kids, I don't know. They've lived now in 4 different continents, so many cities. Where would you guys say that you were from?
America.
Okay, America. So we are currently in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and it is a series of events that led us here. The final decision was probably we wanted to be in a community that was Black, that was, we could see ourselves in the culture, that we'd be accepted, we'd be welcomed, which we were, and number one, probably get out of America. Yep. Get out of America, people. As Black people, especially. Black people leave America.
Just a little context. My family's from Trinidad and Tobago, so I'm a first generation in the States. So it's really beautiful now being here in Ethiopia with our family, and I'm seeing a lot of connections culturally and even features-wise. So I may need to do, what is it, love? The DNA? The genealogy of where our family's from, because there's just too many similarities.
Even going to the airport, they're like, "Hey, ma'am, how can I help you?" They turn to Ian and they're like, "What?" I'm like, no one ever starts with English with Ian. It's always Amharic. Yeah, straight to Amharic. We live on campus. So we are currently living at the International Community School of Addis Ababa, which is the #1 school in Ethiopia, #1 school in East Africa. Many would argue #1 school in Africa, and it's amazing. And so what brought us here was our jobs. Ian and I, we are international teachers. In the international teaching world, you usually serve about a 2-year contract with a possibility to extend. We've decided that we will extend, so we'll be here again next year. Whoop, whoop.
It's been an adjustment, just getting used to this new language, Amharic, from English. It's beautiful language. However, I've learned it's very clear that there are certain sounds that they used in their dialect that we've either never heard or even attempted to try and say.
Oh, I'm so insecure.
Black America. One of the things that I always say about being Black in America is that it's like having Stockholm Syndrome. I say Stockholm Syndrome because think of it like you love your mom because she's your mom. Like, you're supposed to love your mom. That's where you came from. However, she's abusive. She's toxic. She's not good for you. But there's this part of you that you still want to make it work because it's your mom. And you would never do that for anyone else except your mom. And that's what it's like living in America. America was never made for us. Every rule, every regulation, school, the police, church, nothing was made for us. And we are the creators of everything. Like even the White House, that was made by enslaved Black people. We've tried to have our own communities. We've tried to integrate. We've tried to assimilate. We've tried to reject. We've tried all those things, and it's not working for us. Black men are the most uneducated person in America, not because they're not smart, but they don't have access. I can't imagine what my children's life would be like. Actually, I can. It would be a lot worse if they were in the public school system in America. I know it's not a place for us. Like, we've tried it. We've tried it over centuries. We've tried it over generations. We are not welcomed for the most part. Now, I'm just saying that the system was not built for us to be successful. And Ethiopia is the country that was never colonized. Like, they drove out the Italians and drove out the colonists. So everything in Ethiopia is their own. There's nothing that we're great in except thinking that we're the best.
All right, I'm talking to all my fellas out there.
You still have your headphones on, just so you know.
It is very important to know that life outside the States, you can just be your awesome, amazing, authentic Black self and be recognized as a human. Enjoy subtle things that you kind of take for granted or you don't see on a day-to-day basis, like walking down the street without fear, or having a conversation not having to code switch, or, you know, the list goes on and on. You guys know what it is. I would just strongly encourage you to just go outside the country. And I'm so fortunate to have a partner like Jocelyn, who got me over my own phobias, actually move out of the States to another country, just explore, experience things, and see things from a whole new lens that will only make your life better.
Even in outside of the States, like, your money goes further, your quality of life goes further, work-life balance goes further. Reason why a lot of people are overweight in America, we are so overworked and we're so tired that's why we are sick, and that's why we're overweight, and that's why we're unhealthy. No one's working 40 hours a week, first of all. We're all working 80 hours a week. And so we can't sleep. So we have to take medicine, we're self-medicating, drinking, recreational drugs. If we had the time, we would cook food, but we don't have the time. So then we have to eat fast food. If we had the time, we would work out, but we don't have the time. If we had the time, we would walk, but we don't have the time. We are racing to work, and we're stuffing food in our mouth on the way to work, and Starbucks and coffee and tons of sugar to stay awake. And we are just working. We're just working in a cycle to work. And that's it. And that's why we're all unhealthy and overweight, because we are a slave to our job.
There's lots of traditional food and traditional holidays and food.
What's one of your favorite places to go in Addis?
KFC.
Just briefly, KFC is an off-brand here that they have because they don't have that foreign influence. So it's like a spinoff. It's really good food, but it's not Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's KFC. And very important, it's very affordable.
How you can move abroad and make a better life, make a different life for yourself, man. Right now, we are on our way to a very, very unique place. Now, hope they don't get sued from us showing this place, but I'm about to show you Ethiopia's version of KFC. Let's check it out. All right, guys, I wasn't lying, man. We are at KFC. Let's see what the food tastes like. Let's get it. All right, y'all, KFC, man. Let's see what it tastes like. What is this? What is this sauce?
Like
spicy mayonnaise.
Oh, spicy, yeah.
Sometimes there's garlic in it. The other place.
So it's like the fake, like, Colonel sauce, like the fake Colonel sauce.
The other place is really good of that sauce.
Wow, dabo.
I like when it gets
Slices of dabo.
have you told him about? Let's say that household.
He told me.
Don't say it too much.
Okay.
Spicy?
Chicken, no, like it's okay, like it's pretty good.
Oh,
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Like the chicken's good out there.
Yes, sir.
Really good.
Sure. Plus the service is good too, so that always helps.
have you told him about the household?
And they also have mezcal holidays.
What's mezcal?
Mezcal is a type of holiday when they light a bonfire. It's called a demara.
My top 3 places are Gato, Tien Tien, and the other sushi place.
Oh, he loves Cass sushi.
Kaz sushi. Yeah.
So not the Ethiopian food.
I like that too, but that's better.
Okay. Comparison to the States, it's a lot better. I can't think of one thing that's not better. So even myself, like I'm a lot physically stronger and healthier here. Coming to Ethiopia, I think I lost like 40 pounds, like of weight that I did not need. And it wasn't like I was like working for it. Like it was, oh, I can walk and I can work out and I can enjoy. I can be a better mother because I can spend time with my kids more. There are two words that you will hear a lot. Habasha, which is pretty much like anything Ethiopian. And the other word you will hear is Ferengi. And that's like foreigner, basically. We are never, ever, ever called Ferengi. We could be walking in a group of like 100 people and they'd be like, Ferengi Achu, which means like those foreigners. Ferengi Achu. We are always sister. We are always brother. No one has ever called me a foreigner here. Living in Addis is so great, especially as a Black American, because you're so welcomed everywhere. Everywhere.
Hey, what's going on,
What's
man?
up, man? What's going on, guys?
Come on, man.
So welcome to our house.
Thank you.
Children, Mr. Cooper. This is our living room.
Nice.
So you've already seen our entryway.
Mm-hmm.
We have a beautiful view of campus, as you can tell. So all the windows are open, all the natural light.
Wow.
We have a dining, kitchen, living room combo. So people live here, which means the house is never clean. I mean,
That's
it's clean,
fine.
it's just not organized. So
Yeah.
I just want everyone on YouTube to know people live here.
Right,
A
right.
family of 5. The good thing about this kitchen, this is really, people think it's my territory. It's Miss Hyatt's territory. So living in Ethiopia, we have a housekeeper.
Yes.
So she does all of our cleaning in our home. She does all of our cooking in our home. Most of the cooking. Ian does breakfast, I'll pack school lunches, but like, she makes injera, tips, gomen, but she also will make us lasagna, hamburgers, pizza, whatever. So we love Miss Hyatt. She's just not here because it's Saturday. Yeah, huge pantry. It's just stocked with,
Everything.
yeah, a lot of medicines because you can't get the same medicines here in Ethiopia. So a lot of medicines in like cocoa butter lotion. That's so important.
That's important.
This is a guest room. We actually gave this room to Miss Hyatt.
Wow.
So when she's here, she can rest, she can relax. She also has her own bathroom.
Yeah. This is kind of rare for me, like in Ethiopia, because there's a lot of places that don't even have the
It's
separation.
very rare. So we live on campus and it took forever for this building to be complete. Years. Because these pieces were all shipped in.
This here's our kids' room. Down at the top, or on the bottom.
Nice.
And technically we didn't have to give them a shared room. It's just that they're so little, they're best friends. They want to share a room.
And Jocelyn was smart enough to know that they're gonna want to play a lot. So let's just have a whole separate play area, which is right over here, where they can just be kids.
And remember, people live here. Kids live here and they play here, so that's why it looks like this.
Where's the doll at? I want to
No,
see the
I
doll.
hate that doll.
Oh, she already-
It's a story. My mom gave Natalie that doll. I did not give Natalie that doll because it was like a baby born life realistic doll. But I don't want my little black daughter walking around with this
We got to
baby
see the
inside.
doll now. We have to see it
I
now.
hate
Come
that
on.
doll. Okay.
Oh, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my
This doll's
God.
been through some things.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's one of her favorites.
She loved this
Let
doll.
it go.
That thing is kind of creepy looking. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
It was
lie.
more real before all this happened.
Yeah.
You like the eyes open up on that thing?
No, it's supposed to be a realistic doll. Like,
So like
I
the
guess
eyes just
maybe
stay
so.
closed like this, the
Yeah.
eyes.
yeah.
And I've been stopped a bunch of times, concerned parents like, what are you doing to your child? I'm
Yeah,
like,
'cause-
it's not real.
And then he'll have it like this.
Because I'm holding it for my daughter. And they're
And
like,
how do
sir,
we have
sir.
a
I'm
white
like,
baby?
chill out. It's not
How
real.
do us make
Chill out. It's not real.
Yeah, so we
Look
put
at
this
this
doll
thing.
wig
Yeah,
in
put that
because.
up. Put that up.
So this is our laundry room.
Yes.
We have, towels, whatever. This is a washer and dryer combo.
Android. Wow.
This is my favorite room. And so he's got a nice little pad here. Bed up top, desk at the bottom. He's always here with his friends on the futon and on the beanbag. So he has a good time.
This is where all the magic happens and why we have 3 children.
Uh oh, here we go.
Stop it.
Wowzers. This is the master suite right here.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm really grateful because I am a dancer by trade outside of school. So I practice right here
Yeah.
so I can prepare stuff for my students, but then also just for myself because I love to dance.
Show us some moves, man.
He's a nice guy and I might let him slide. Slide around by midnight, hands around my waistline. He's He's a nice guy, but I'm gonna let him know. I don't waver, don't go. I keep it quiet, move slow. Is it supposed to be a secret? Is it supposed to be something I should keep with? No, I lose all control. I can't let go. Wanna be alone. And in my mind, she's had her time.
There are not many of us in the international world. And you would think Africa would be filled with brown people and black people and teachers running, racing over here to Uganda and Rwanda and Senegal. But they're not. They don't look like us. And the thing is, the kids especially need to see us. Because you know how that could easily develop into like a white savior complex. Easily. And I'm not saying that you can't be Asian or European or Ireland or whatever and come teach international school. I'm just saying that there's a huge opportunity for us. There's a need for us. They are paying for us to go to these fairs. They're paying for our way into the fairs. And then you get to the school and you have an amazing opportunity to connect to your roots, to see yourself and your students, to see yourself in the community. And that doesn't exist back in America. It's like they saw my husband and he teaches primary, lower primary, which is like kindergarten, first and second grade. And they would be like, wait, your husband, like a straight male?
She's
Like
talking about
black?
the schools, the school heads or school
Yeah.
representatives.
They wouldn't say those exact words, but they'd be
That's
looking
what
like,
they meant.
wait, your husband? And then they would see him and like their eyes would light up like, it's a black guy. If I'm being honest, like even in America, he's always the only one.
Yeah.
Like the straight black guy is teaching PE, history, he's a coach. They're never the kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
And he had just finished teaching kindergarten in first grade.
Yeah.
And so like being at the fair, we had like a bajillion offers. Like every school we applied for.
It was a little overwhelming, to be honest. There was an incident last week where there was a student who I connected with. No one else can get this kid to calm down. So they literally pulled me out of a professional development. I went over there, within the hour, we're sitting down, we're talking. He's like, thank you. I was like, no, thank you. And everyone was like, how'd you do it? I was like, relationship. Like, he can relate to me in ways that go beyond words.
However, if you want to get into international education, all you need to have is experience. So there are some schools in Colombia, in Korea, in Honduras, where it's, as long as you have experience with children.
Yeah.
The thing that you just have to have for all the schools is a bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of schools in Latin America, especially in Asia, where you do not need to have your teaching license or experience. You're not gonna start off making $5,000 a year and having all this stuff. However, it will be your entryway into it.
Yeah.
We are stereotypical Black American loud. We come home, we listen to loud music, we like to dance, and I was like, I don't want nobody underneath us. So that's why so that's why we got this first floor apartment.
Wow.
And then we can also just look out and I can say, there's my child playing football, there's my other child on the playground.
It's old school. We can yell at them, hey, it's time to come home.
That's gonna be number one most important thing is like the money. That's one of the reasons we were struggling. 2 teachers, 3 kids, and we worked so hard to be like, can we get pizzas tonight? Can we get Taco Bell tonight? We don't have the budget at all here. So on average, a top tier school, which we're here at top tier school, a teaching couple will probably save about $80,000 a year. And that's after everything. So that's after you pay your bills back home, that's you pay your bills here, you took a trip to Paris and to Zanzibar and Bangkok, and you feed your kids and you go out and eat sushi and blah, 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 blah. You will save about $80,000 a year as a teaching couple with kids. We bought a car, cash. So I'm like, why would I go back to America?
Because you can't do that. Back to what Jocelyn was saying in terms of time, I feel like now, given the lifestyle I have, even though I have a lot of work, I'm able to balance out my work and home, being able to spend more time with all of my kids, being able to now thankfully coach my son in basketball, watch my daughter do circus arts, be an integral part of our youngest swimming. It's been nice to be a part of those things where when I was in the States and me and Jocelyn were just working tirelessly, I felt like I missed everything. I missed everything with my kids. I had to squeeze in time for a date night with my wife. And on our date night, we'd be half asleep because both of us are just so exhausted.
Teaching in America is always like a thankless, disrespected position. There's just so many things. There's so many problems. And it's never for me, the students. It's literally the education system. It really needs to just be completely reformed. But teaching abroad is amazing. So it's a standard benefit working in international schools. For most international schools, you are going to get worldwide health insurance for you and your entire family. You're going to get round trip tickets every year to your place of home. Doesn't matter how much those tickets cost. You're going to get free tuition for all of your kids. You're still only going to work 180 days a week. You're going to get your utilities paid for. You're going to get your housing paid for. You're going to get a stipend. You get tax exempt, meaning you don't get pay taxes to the country that you live in, but you also don't pay taxes back to America because you don't make any money from America. So that means all of your money is your money. I always tell teachers, there is a shortage in America. If you are afraid it's not going to work out, try it. Because if you don't like it, you're not a tree. You will not grow roots. You will not be stuck wherever you are. You just go back to America because there's a million jobs right now. They're looking for teachers. You just go back to exactly where you were.
Going to school here, you can make like a lot of more friends, but school in America is way more difficult. You have to do certain things to have friends.
That Ethiopia has more teachers that pay attention to you. Like if you were struggling, they would come to help you.
So they don't do that as much in America.
Yeah, they just walk around.
My kids learn so much more here than they ever did. I think they get more attention. There's smaller class sizes, but also in the culture of Ethiopia, people are very loving and they're very welcoming. I think people in America are impatient with children. They're annoyed with children. I don't think some of the teachers should be teachers. They value education here, so people actually want to learn. And then I also feel like I can teach when you have everyone working for the student, me, the parent, the administration, all the teachers, and the students themselves. We're all like, we all want to be successful. It's such a better experience. When they went to Tanzania, that was also my first time going to Tanzania. When they went to Honduras, it was my first time. When we got to Addis, that was my first time in Africa. And so it's been so great for the kids, I think, living here at the school, especially the specific school that we go to.
As a parent, I feel like my kids are a lot safer. They're able to just be their authentic, beautiful black selves and not be policed for, I would say, cultural black things. Like, my kids are loud, and it's not seen as a bad thing.
People want to police black bodies. So I'm talking about little children at the school. Sit up, slant, sit up straight. You got 5 minutes to go to the bathroom. Like, why are we timing children to go to the bathroom? Why is there such a thing as silent lunch? Like, these are children. And so it's not even domination. It's like, how can we police black bodies at all times?
This is a warning for all of the people who get scared easily, who are vegan and who are vegetarian. There are a lot of cows, raw meat shops, slaughterhouses, lambs, donkeys, horses, cats, dogs, and more. Like they're on the street.
No cat, dog, slaughterhouse.
Yes. Well, not for slaughterhouses, but like
Oh, I'm like, there's stray dogs.
stray dogs, stray cats. Careful of the dogs. The meat houses. Be careful of that too.
Just take the jump. You can always go home. You can always start over. Ethiopia is a wonderful place for Black Americans. It's so beautiful. The culture, the music, the dancing.
Y'all need to come out to Addis Ababa, y'all. Specifically, once you get here, spend a few days to just roam around and see all the beauty that is, I would say, Black excellence. But then also go down to Arbor Minch. That's just been my favorite spot so far.
Bye. Mati, you gotta wave. Bye. Bye.
We're going to be seeing our home. We're going to see what's around our home. And then later on, we'll give you a tour of the school.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Salam.
Salam.
24/7.
24/7. My man. All right.
We got the dog park.
Ah.
And me, as one of the PE teachers, I'm actually teaching swimming next week. And this is where we teach them.
Wow.
So they learn about water safety, most important thing. And then just how to have fun in the pool. Olympic size,
and they're constantly changing the lanes so that more people can swim.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
Good.
It's been
Morning was awesome, Mom.
huh?
You gotta go next year, Reland. It's the best.
Oh, to election.
I've never seen so many beautiful people on culture.
Was it better than Mescal?
It was fab. It was all different tribes. I'll show you the photos.
Oh,
Yeah, please do.
Like part of our community, and there's certain times that you can come.
He's American
All
from
right, so
Georgia.
How you doing?
Dwayne.
He's Mexican.
This is Georgian. I know that's right.
ATO.
Living life out here, y'all. They are living. Hi, nice to meet you.
Are you gonna be famous?
Maybe.
Famous first grade teacher?
He's Canadian, Napoleon, and
And
okay,
Nepali, Indian, Canadian superstar.
Superstar. How long have you been working here?
Same time as them. Yeah.
You like it?
I love it. I love the hub. I would never teach at home, ever, because I love seeing the world and seeing everything here. It's an amazing life.
Get close and go for the shot. Closer. How are you? Here. Right.
I gotta hit a 3 if you duck right now. He dunked, y'all. He dunked, man. My man.
My name is Christina, but I go by Afia.
Nice to meet you.
And my name is DJ, Daniel Jason.
We're at a school, ICS, so what do you guys do here?
My husband and I are both special educators. Here we are learning support teachers. I teach grade 3.
And I teach multiple grades. I teach usually one-to-one students with special needs.
Coming from the States to Ethiopia, how has that transition been?
It's not our first international school, so we had some experience, but I mean, there are some things we miss. You can't get a bacon, egg, and cheese out here.
Definitely not. No patties.
Coffee takes about 2 hours to get.
Pizza ain't that good here.
And, you know, we're just not used to having to wait for food. You know, in New York, you're in and out, so
Yeah.
having to wait for an omelet when I could go in the kitchen and make it myself.
No sense of urgency. In Africa, there's no sense of urgency. As a New Yorker, we are used to walking fast, getting things done right quick in a hurry.
Yeah.
But that don't happen here. You have to exercise a lot of patience for things to take place.
But other than that, it's a beautiful place to be. You know, the locals are very friendly. The weather is really nice. As it turns the page in October,
It's really good to be on the continent of Africa and to be amongst some like-minded individuals and some who respect Africa that way.
What can you say to people back in America who may feel they don't have a way out, just to do anything? Like, what type of advice could you give them?
take the leap.
Go. This is one of the best decisions I feel like I've ever made for my career, for cultural reasons. I'm having a great time on the continent of Africa. If you want to go and avoid the new administration that may be creating a bunch of rules and not following the Constitution, there's a home for you in Africa. Definitely. I feel more connected to my roots more here than I ever did when I was in New York. So I would say go for it. Go for it. Take the leap.
And flights are cheaper.
Yeah, we're getting a chance to, being an international educator, we're getting a chance to see the world in ways that we were never able to do when we were in New York. We were not able to save. We were trying to buy a home in New York and we could not save. We couldn't do it because the cost of living was just too high. Rent was too damn high. It was just too much. Now that we are here, we're able to travel since we're closer to a lot of the countries in Africa. And sometimes they would bring some lessons outside.
Okay.
They had a lot of spaces for small individual groups. They just built these apartments.
Yes.
We just moved in them December of 2024.
Uh-huh.
So we were the first inhabitants of the apartments.
Wow.
Before that, we were spread along some of the apartments and some of the houses that are in the area.
Uh-huh.
So it's really nice to cross the parking lot and come to work. Makes our commute, very, very short, 2-minute commute.
Yeah.
Can't beat that. Buildings in Ethiopia do not come with heat.
Nope.
That was that was a shock to me. Nobody ever told us that.
I was fine because I came from Dominican Republic where there's no heat or AC.
But it was hot.
And it was but there's no AC. It'd be 120 degrees in July.
I think you could buy your AC, but we can't buy like
You can buy a
radiation.
heater.
It's not the same. Space heater is not the same as heat that's coming out the radiator.
You can't buy no AC in the Dominican Republic.
They gave us one heater here, one heater.
One heater.
Freezing every night. If we're not in the same room, that's it.
Yeah.
One heater.
One heater.
I
One heater gotta heat the whole
brought 2
place.
heaters with me. I brought 2 heaters with me.
I didn't know that Ethiopia was a place that did not have heat. I did not know that, especially with being this temperature. We thought that we were coming to Africa and it was going to be, you know, hot, warm.
I read the booklet. So this is the school library. So I'm just gonna whisper a little bit. This actually used to be the president's home, like the head of school's home, but about 20 years ago, I believe, don't quote me, it was converted to the school library. So down here is like all the primary school fiction, graphic novels, things like that.
Man, you guys are amazing. KKFC was a different experience, but this is the end. Tell me, what are some final words that you have for the people?
Get outside the States, out of your comfort zone. Just choose any destination that you think is worthwhile and just start with a trip. Start with a trip there and ask yourself, what can I do so I can live here for the next 6 months?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, Black families, we're out here. We can do it. Everyone else is doing it, we can do it. Why can't we do it? And we do it better, so get out here. Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Also follow us at Minerves in the Move. YouTube.com/@Minerves in the Move if you made it this far in Coop's video.
I'm going to sure to put that down below. Look at the views, guys. Addis Ababa.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. Look at all the mezcal flowers too.
I'm a champion. I'm a champion. They say I wouldn't do it like I won't. They say I couldn't do it and they